Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Alberto Puig's comments in a recent interview about Honda's 2023 goals. And one of the first questions that he was asked was about Ken Kawauchi joining the team. And when asked about what he expects or what he wants from Kawauchi, Puig said that when you hire someone, you don't put a deadline on them. There were a number of circumstances that have come together, and in the first place, there is a need to have someone in Japan supervising the staff of engineers there that Honda have. They have a lot of potential, but without experience. And Ken is the answer to that problem. But we don't expect him to solve all the bike's problems on his own. He was also questioned that why Honda hired an engineer from another brand, which is something that Honda don't necessarily do. And he just said that the fact that Suzuki decided to withdraw from the World Championship probably influenced Ken's decision to sign with Honda. From what I understand, he is passionate about racing, and if Suzuki had kept racing, he probably would not have switched. He was also talking about Marc Marquez, and the question was asked about him, saying that Marc was very active this winter. How is he doing? And Puig said, this has probably been one of Marc's best winters. For the first time in a long time, he hasn't undergone surgery, and this is very important. While he is rested, he has also trained a lot. He is riding fast. Marc is the same as always, with the same mentality of going out at full throttle from the first moment. Now, what is missing is to check the potential of the bike. When asked then about the upcoming test in Sepang, he said, what is clear to us is that we need to improve the bike. The Valencia test did not go as expected, but at the same time, I also tell you that Honda neither stops nor gives up. It will take more or less time, but we will find a competitive bike. Obviously, the Sepang test is very important, but the result that we get there, whatever it is, will not demoralize us. The priority for Marc is to get a bike that he can win on. Then he was also asked about what has been asked of him by Honda. And Puig said, what Honda expects from its riders is to win races. But to do that, you have to give them a bike that works. If you're in an official team like HRC, what is expected of you is to win. But you also have to be fair and consistent. And you have to find a package that is balanced and works. Now, the final thing that he's been asked about was about how will Honda manage to double its efforts and keep Marquez satisfied and take care of a world champion like Mir as he deserves. Puig said, this is Honda. We are on all fronts: motocross, trial, Dakar, Formula One, Motogp. This is much more complicated than only focusing on Motogp. But that's why we are the company that we are. I think it's interesting what Puig is saying, but there is absolutely no doubt for me that Puig is under severe pressure for the bike to perform in Sepang. If it doesn't, I actually think that Puig could be in serious trouble. And obviously Honda would be in serious trouble. Kawauchi, yes, he can solve an awful lot of the problems, but he needs time like anyone else. This is not going to happen overnight for sure. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Puig's comments? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.